Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, I am JV. I'm a second year medical student from St. Luke's Medical Center, College of Medicine, William H. Quasha Memorial. In this episode, we are going to have the 7th episode of What's Your Medical School? For this particular episode, we are going to have my friend Karmel Samonte from the University of the Philippines College of Medicine talk about how it's like to be a scholar ng bayan. So without further ado, let's get it! Hi, Carmel!
Hi, JV.
Okay, before we start, can you introduce yourself muna?
Okay, I'm Karmel Samonte, going third year medical student.
Okay, so let's go now to the What's Your Medical School questions. First
All
question,
right.
basic. What is
Sige.
your medical school?
My medical school is UP, University of the Philippines College of Medicine.
Okay, so can you tell us more about UP? Where is it located?
UPCM, it's located within the UP Manila campus and like a few meters away from PGH.
Okay.
Yun. And
So,
then,
pwede maging landmark yung PGH if hinahanap nila yung UP.
yeah, oo. Pero ang mas landmark namin is the Robinsons Manila Mall because it's right beside that.
Okay. Okay.
Oo.
So tell us more about the application process nga. When does the application usually start and when does it usually end?
Mm. Usually, it starts a little earlier, so mga October. And then mag-e-end yung deadline around February
February ng
the next year.
next
So
year.
parang a few months lang siya. Oo.
Okay, okay. So, what about the NMAT score? Meron ba kayong
Mm.
official NMAT cut-off score?
Yeah, sa amin, officially, dapat above 90 or above yung percentile mo.
Do they consider
Mm-mm.
like parang lower than 90, ganyan, or hindi na?
Ang alam ko, hindi na. Wala pa akong classmates na narinig na lower than that yet.
Okay, okay.
Oo.
So at least it's a good thing na maalaman na ng mga viewers natin na kapag hindi 90, then probably try harder if you really wanna get into UP.
Yeah, like pwede naman silang kumuha ulit nung NMAT para makuha yung 90 percentile.
Ah,
Yeah.
so aside from the usual requirements like yung transcript of records, yung mga NMAT
Uh,
na like we talked about, may mga iba pa
uh,
bang things that the applicants should take into account bago sila mag-apply na in terms of requirements to ha?
okay. Sa requirements, I actually checked recently na
Mhm.
parang ano ba yung additional requirements. Kasi nung time namin, I've heard na 2.5 GWA or lower ka dapat. But then when I checked ngayon, parang wala na yun. So I'm not sure yet kung kasama yun.
Ah,
And then also one of yung parang pinaka-importanting requirements is you should be willing to sign yung return service agreement.
yeah.
So yung RSA, it's like service ka dapat ng 3 years sa 5 years mo in the Philippines. Parang ganun.
Okay. So, yung RSA mo, gagawin mo siya after you graduate na, di ba?
Oo.
Okay.
Na pwedeng kasama yung residency or like
Okay.
other studies. So okay lang naman. So
Okay.
feasible talaga siya.
If you're planning to pursue naman residency, then why not, di ba?
Oo, oo. Pwede rin naman siya like pag-doctor ka ng nag-service, ganyan.
I
Pwede
did
rin.
not know that. That's actually a good information. Kasi akala ko before was like, if you do UP nga ng med, tapos dapat
Mm.
required ka na wag ka muna mag-residency and then you serve muna. Pero
Mm,
counted
mm.
pala.
Yeah, counted pa rin siya. Yes. Although, medyo complicated kasi yung like application thing. Like meron, if you've heard of regionalization
Oh
program,
yeah, yeah, of course, of course.
yun. Oo. So, parang kasama doon, kung mag-residency ka, dapat doon sa province mo. So,
Ah,
hindi siya counted kung sa Manila ka. Something like that.
okay. So may mga ganung kailangang
Yeah.
mga rules, ganyan, ganyan.
Oo, marami
Okay.
din.
So Carmel, is an interview part of the application process naman?
Yes, yes. Super, super duper kasama siya.
Okay, so can you tell us kung paano naman yung naging interview mo nung nag-interview?
Oh my God. The joke. Big deal kasi talaga yung interview
Hmm.
sa application process ng UPCM. And part of that is like, um, talagang pinagpe-prepare talaga ng mga tao, ganyan. And, well, yung mismong interview naman namin it's uniform. So supposedly, pare-pareho yung tatanong per student. But the thing is, dahil nga iba-iba yung nag-i-interview, minsan may random stories na pinakanta sila, pina-joke, ganyan. Like me, personally, muntik na akong kumanta. Kasi, oo, kasi parang tinanong nung prof na parang, hey, so, do you have any talents? Ganyan. So, parang, yes, sir. Siyempre, pabida. Yes, sir, I sing. Ganyan. Sabi ko, do you want me to sing, sir? Gumana ako. Tapos parang,
Oh my God, totoo ba? Pero kumanta ka sa sa interview mo or hindi naman?
hindi naman. Sabi niya, no, it's okay, it's okay.
Okay.
Okay na.
Okay.
Yun. Basta like, do everything you can sa interview. Pasikat ka. Ganun.
Okay. So, eto naman, medyo ito yung laging tinatanong ng mga students. Diba? How much is the tuition fee range? Kung pwede kang magbigay ng konting information man lang para sa mga viewers.
Well, ngayon, since like 2 years ago ata, na-approve na yung grant. So, free tuition.
Like, how free is free? Can you like tell us?
Okay. Free yung tuition itself, pero you still have to pay the miscellaneous fees. And then the miscellaneous fees is around like 6 to 7K. Depende sa year. Yun. And then, may bago kasing na-approve na na-pass yung state medical schools law. Parang ganun. So, we get grants. May subsidy kami. So, per student, meron kaming 37K annually.
Oh my gosh!
Yes, as allowance daw.
Oh my gosh, totoo ba? So, okay, wala kayong binabayaran sa tuition.
Yes.
Miscellaneous lang, which is around 6 to 7K, mga ganon, depende sa year level. And at the same time, may pa-bonus pa na like 37,000 pesos.
Daw, ha? Yes.
Daw. Okay, so hindi pa siya na-experience.
Actually, di ko pa na-experience, pero like yung chairperson namin who makes parang siya yung nag-try mag-pass nung bills, like inangat niya. Siya yung nag-explain sa amin na, meron kayong 37K annual, ganyan.
So starting this school year 2020-2021?
Actually, technically, kasama daw yung 2019. So, we're expecting this year, meron din kayo makuha.
That's good news for those gusto mag-
Yeah, kaya go UP.
Okay, so eto. Since meron na nga kayong subsidy, gusto ko rin na malaman kung may scholarship pa ba. I mean, aside from like yung free tuition na kayo, may other grants pa ba and scholarships that students can apply para like, yung mga hindi kaya magbayad ng mga dorms, mga ganon?
Meron pa rin. Meron, syempre yung sa DOH, kasama na yun yung for all medical schools. Tapos meron din under the college itself. So yung mga alumni, ganyan, merong binibigay na scholarships. And ang alam ko kasi sa kanila, when you're part of the scholarship, hindi ka part nung grant, kumbaga. So you have to choose either scholar ka or you get yung free tuition and pay the 6K. Pero kasi dun sa scholarship, binibigyan ka naman nila ng pera to pay the supposed tuition. So somehow, libre pa rin naman yung babayaran mo. And sometimes, may allowance pa silang nakukuha from that. So, ayun.
So may
meron
mga
pa din.
and cons, pero at least medyo free pa rin yung tuition fee mo, ganyan.
Oo, parang either way, may mas bawas naman yung na ibabayad mo.
Okay, that's great to hear. So eto naman,
yes.
How long is the program? Interested rin talaga ako. How long is the program at UP College of Med?
Okay, sa amin, it's 5 years yung program, pero kasama na dun yung internship. Kasi you're required to take your internship under PGH na.
What do you think is unique naman with UP College of Medicine?
What's unique? Well, actually, hindi siya unique talaga sa amin. Pero we're one of the few na modular yung subjects. So, per region. So, like, pag first year ka, you start with the head, then the neck, ganon. So, by like, region of the body. And I think that's really like one of the good things. Well, ako personally, maraming namang ding The pro is parang na-integrate namin. So, for example, ngayon, nung second year kami, alam mo na, like, alam mo na yung diagnosis, alam mo na yung pathophysiology, alam mo na yung therapy and management mo. Even without like, kasi 'di ba sa iba, aralin nila per ano. I'm not sure sa inyo pag ganun, pero per like biochem and then physiology, ganyan. So sa amin, hindi. So pinagsasama-sama together. So I think that's one thing unique sa amin. And then second is, I think ito yung like UP all the way, is yung number of patient interactions talaga. As in, yeah, parang I remember second week, third week pa lang namin as first years, may patient interaction ka na. As in, meron ka na kaharap na patient na, ma'am, she has ganyan, ganyan, ganyan. You'll like describe kung anong lesion niya, ganyan, ganyan. And then, ano na yun, almost every week siguro, meron ka ng mamimit na patient. So, if you're like me, na you learn through experience more than like reading books, UP is the way.
Okay. Ang lalang promotion na to, ha? Okay. Okay.
Charot.
Gusto ko malaman kung ilan yung students usually per batch, kung may mga sections kayo, ganyan. Ilan yung usually tinatanggap ng UP College of Med?
Sa amin, one batch is 180 students. Pero 40 of those would be from the IMEDs.
The intermed.
The intermeds, yung mga diretso na from high school. Yon, 40 sa kanila. And then another 10 to 20 from those na nag-MD PhD program.
Okay.
So around, 120, 130. Ay, yung math ko! 120, 130, tama.
130. Ayan, UP ka nga.
Nag-med kasi hindi magaling mag-math.
Actually. Okay, so do you guys accept naman international students?
Yes. Yung admission says they accept, pero prioritized kasi yung Filipino citizens. Although, meron naman kaming classmates na Filipino, pero they studied sa abroad. So like, UCLA, ganyan. Meron kaming mga ganyan.
Okay, that's great. So, meron bang extracurricular activities para sa mga taong hindi maiwan-iwan ang extracurricular sa tayo na rin yun. Extracurricular college, diba? So, may mga opportunities pa rin ba sa College of Medicine ng UP for those na gusto pa rin mag-extracurricular?
Yeah, definitely meron. So first year mo pa lang, pwede ka na mag-apply for student council, tapos pwede ka na mag-apply din for organizations, sororities, and fraternities. Tapos, even outside of the college, so yung mga university-wide na under UP Manila itself, pwede ka rin mag-apply ng orgs doon. And then, aside from that, meron kasi like annual events na ang college na like each year dapat meron talaga nito. So, merong mga tinatawag like tao rin pala, yung TRP, what we call na every November, sasayaw, kakanta, may choir competitions, gano'n na. Yeah, so definitely extracurriculars kasama talaga. Even if parang you try to avoid it, meron pa ring mga extracurriculars na kasama.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, ito naman, sa mga essentials naman tayo habang nagme-med, ganyan.
Essential.
May mga residences or housing options yung mga students around UP na close naman sa UP, yung mga walkable lang, ganyan.
Yeah. Sa amin, actually, parang the culture sa college namin is you walk talaga to and from your condo. Kasi the college is surrounded by condominiums, ganyan. There's one dormitory within the campus, pero it's kind of small. So most of us, condos around talaga. And yun nga, walking is key talaga sa amin. Yeah.
Very UP naman yung walking is key talaga.
Best. Like, sanay na.
Okay, so, since mention mo kanina na malapit nga kayo sa may Robinsons, Manila. May mga other establishments pa ba? Or can you talk about briefly yung mga establishments around UPCM?
Establishments? I think yung pinaka-landmark nga yung mall. Pero aside from that, like Rizal Park is near. So if you wanna exercise, nandyan lang din siya. Tapos, kunyari, pag magsasawa ka na, pwede ka nang like a few jeep rides away, tas MOA ka na, ganyan. Or SM Manila. So, it's kind of near, a lot of establishments naman.
Okay, since
Yeah.
napag-usapan natin mga establishments, can you talk about yung mga food choices naman ninyo around UPCM? Saan ba kumakain ang mga scholar ng bayan?
Mom, tipid na tipid kami. As a, nagtitipid talaga. Well, meron naman, yung mga kung medyo yayamanin ka and afford mo naman, yung mall, like,
Ah,
200 budget, ganyan.
mhm.
Pero usually kami, what we do, most of us, meron kasing, like, street, tapat mismo ng college, na puro karinderya. Tapos
Ah,
doon kami bumibili. Either take out, tapos kakainin sa college, or like, meron ding a few seats doon na nag-uunahan nga kami doon eh. Parang, okay, doon tayo, ganyan. So, yun. Meron namang like cheaper choices. Yun.
okay. So eto, isa sa mga factors siguro na tinitignan ng mga pre-med students ay yung performance ng schools sa physician's licensure examination. So, can you
Yeah.
tell us about yung performance naman ng UP College of Med sa PLE?
Yes. Actually, sobrang defensive namin dito. Pero,
Go!
issue?
Yourself.
Charot! Hindi, ano naman. Eto, last year, yung last PLE, we were top 3 alongside UERM
Mm.
sa PLE exams with 98%, parang ganun.
Mm.
Tapos, you know, it's something to be proud of talaga, ganyan. Pero also, more than the PLE itself, parang mas gusto naming ipakita sana yung clinical knowledge, parang ganun. Kasi minsan, alam mo yung parang, UP, tapos di naman top 1, ganun. There's that like
Oo,
connotation,
ayun yun.
'di ba? Pero yun, I mean, other schools are also really, really good kasi, 'di ba? So, why even compare? Pero yun, like, emphasize on practical skills,
Okay.
UP.
Okay. So,
Promote.
medyo gusto nating bigyan ng more information yung mga applicants natin or mga future applicants ng UPCM. Sa tingin mo, in your own opinion lang to ha,
Yeah.
ano yung hinahanap ng UPCM sa mga applicants nila?
Basta you believe in the term na para sa bayan. Everything you do, it's all about the community. So parang very public health centric, very serve the people, serve the underserved. Actually, yun yung motto, like serve the underserved. So yun, kung gusto mo ng like how UP is represented, it's because of, you know, being for the people. Yeah.
Okay, it's very interesting and it's very UP. Eto naman, let's go to
Yes,
student
UP.
life. Your personal experience sa UP College of Medicine. Can you briefly describe to us yung student life mo?
Aral is life!
Totoo ba? Grabe.
Hindi. Joke naman.
Mga viewers natin.
Okay. Hindi naman. Like, mag-med kayo if you want. Pero yeah, I think sa lahat naman ng med schools, parang important talaga yung pag-aaral.
Oo naman.
Pero, gaya nga ng I mentioned a while ago, may extracurriculars naman kami.
Mhm.
And like for me, for example, like nakapag-join pa ako nung like theater, parang competition. May competition kasi kami na like plays per batch, may play na ginagawa, ganyan. So you could join that. And then, mention ko na lang din, kasi I think it's really unique sa amin, sa UP. We have this term called intermodule weekend. So basically, every week kaming nag-e-exam,
Mhm.
kasi every week may module kami.
Mhm.
Ganon. Pero there are certain weekends na in between those modules na you don't have to do anything kasi kakatapos lang ng exam and then magsa-start ka na ng bagong module.
Okay.
Yeah. So we call those intermodule weekends. And those are the weekends na we just do what we want, kumbaga. Joke. Pray. No, joke lang.
Med students. Okay,
Pray that you pass, gano'n.
that's true. Kailangan talaga natin yan. Okay, eto naman. So, it's your time to shine, Karmel. Why should students apply to UP College of Medicine?
Oh my goodness. If you really want to get into medicine, and you really want to experience reality, how the Philippine healthcare system really is, I think there's no better way of witnessing it than through PGH, than through UPCM. Kasi best, dyan mo talaga makikita what's happening and what you can do, and like think about the solutions you can plan like when you become a doctor already, ganyan. And also um very helpful yung mga professors. Even if, of course, di mo maiwasan, meron talagang parang terror profs, ganon. Pero a majority naman are very helpful and they understand how hard med school is. So, yun. Just UP yun nga, UP if you're like us na we like communities or like patient interaction. Basta if gusto mo talaga nung every week may ini-interview kang patient kahit second year ka pa lang, go. UP.
Okay, so last question, lagi ko itong tinatanong pag may ini-interview. What is your message naman to aspiring medical students?
For those who want to be med students, ngayon pa lang, reflect on it already. Like, enter it knowing you're gonna give your 150% kasi it's gonna pull you down so many times. It's gonna exhaust you a lot. Pero, you know, yung result, it's really like worth all that exhaustion. And also, you would never forget the first time you interact with a patient, the first time, you know, habang nag-e-examine ka ng physical examination, tas mapapangiti mo siya, yung those little moments, they actually make your med school experience way better. Yun. And I also want to share like this certain quote from my professor. Shout out Doc Lopao. Sinabi niya, you won't lose your way if you know your why. And it's something that I always go back to kasi it's so tiring. But you know, if you want to be a med student, yes, go for it. Go for it. There are a lot of opportunities naman to, you know, experience it.
Okay, so thank you so much, Karmel, for joining me
Yes.
tonight. And thank you so much for sharing your knowledge.
No problem.
Talaga siya. And again, good luck sa med school journey.
Thank you. Good luck then.
So that's it, you guys. That will be the last episode for the first season of What's Your Medical School series. I just want to thank Karmel for making time despite her hectic schedule for this episode, and I just want to thank you guys for the constant love and support that you are showing me. Watch out for the finale episode of What's Your Medical School, which will come out soon. See you!